Good afternoon, everybody. Rubik's Master here. We're going to be doing a relatively quick video on how to attack heavy vehicle strongholds. These are going to be level 4. It is Monday, so these are the only ones available for the day. Super Bowl was yesterday, so I did not get on to take advantage of the all fortresses being available. And the Alliance tournament thing is over, so people are less likely to attack me, which is nice. So, without any further ado, let's look at Army real quick. So in doing this, I have gotten enough cards to build a couple Abrams, which I'm definitely going to do, but I figured I'll run through this with the platoon I have to show you what you can, what the minimum you can really have to do this. So, really, you can do this with 2 Rhinos and 6 S13s and Reapers. Reapers help a lot. You don't need the 3rd Rhino. You can have that replaced by an S13, but generally, in this, you're just going to need a tank and S13s. You could probably plow through this with just S13s, but you're going to be taking a lot of damage. So let's have at it. Let's scout it out, see what it looks like, and this is what all level 4 heavy vehicle strongholds are going to look like. Come on! Alrighty, so as far as turrets goes, it's actually really weak. It only has 1 level 2 machine gun turret, has 3 level 2 of howitzers, has a level 2 flak. Where you get a little bit hairy is your defending troops. You have a machine gunner down here, 3 rhinos total, a Humvee, an Abrams, and some other infantry guarding, and this, the Hind, which actually isn't that big a deal. So we'll go over here. This will probably be the first time you fight an Abrams if you're in the level 20 range, because you should be able to do this level 20 or lower, because you will have access to all these units that I'm using. Minus the Mortarman, of course, but he's not required. None of these infantry units are required. You just need a couple tanks and S13s. This Hind is the big deal, though. So when we attack, we're going to want to focus on taking out that helicopter pad. So you don't want to spawn down here, even though you can. We want to spawn up here. So we're going to position ourselves, start the attack. We're going to go ahead and select all, turn AI off like normal, deploy out of reach of the howitzer, take our S13s to go ahead and start hitting that helicopter pad, because we have to destroy that before that Hind deploys. We're going to just absorb a little damage from this howitzer. It's not doing too much. Okay, we're gonna, oh man, I misclicked there. I didn't mean to attack the wall, so I'm gonna take some damage from these tanks. A lot of damage from those tanks, actually. So, oh, still in range. Okay, so we're gonna let those guys retreat a little bit, and we're gonna go in for another hit with our S13s. That should destroy it very easily. Now we're gonna select all our tanks and have them go forward to attack that. Select all as soon as my tanks get in front. Send them on. Now, again, this isn't required, but I'm just going to select my Mortarman and have him destroy those infantry, while the rest of my guys kill everything else. Alright, with that done, I'm going to just select just our S13s. This isn't required. I'm just going to destroy the barrier so I can get a better path over here to destroy the flak gun. We are going to take a little bit more damage from that howitzer. No big deal. Now we're going to quickly select these guys, and we're going to destroy that machine gun turret. This is really all we need to use these Reapers for this time. We are going to attract the attention of that 1 rifleman, but that's no big deal. We lose 3, and all in all, pretty good sacrifice. Alright, now we deal with the rest of these forces. Now, about that Abrams, it is in a stationary fight position. So, okay, we're gonna have these guys retreat. Just use our S-13s up here. Anyway, so the Abrams is in a stationary fight position. It will not come to attack you. It only attacks units that go within range of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select our tanks and have them target the Abrams while our S-13s finish attacking that howitzer. I'm going to go ahead and select all, and as soon as my tanks are within a decent range, we're going to have those S-13s go. This Abrams is only level 1, but it still has over 10,000 health, so it's going to take a few volleys from these S-13s to destroy it. But it is the last real threat. I think we may still have one machine gunner down there, but that's no big deal. At this point, we just turn AI on and let them do their thing. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. There we go. Really, from here on, it's just business as usual. And you'll see the comment that War Commander left on my YouTube video, which, by the way, that was super cool. I mean, I understand it. One thing Kixeye is really good about is marketing. Reaching out to people, advertising their product, and in doing that, evidently they watched my video because it was a comment on my video, the pay-to-win wall. And they did say, oh, good resources too, 24,000, that's more than you'll get from attacking most PvP bases. Anyway, so they commented on my video, the pay-to-win wall, that I can attack fortresses and get lots of cards and build a few types of vehicles a week doing that. And I agree with that now that I see this, it is good. It's better. It's not perfect, though, because there's lots of different kinds of fortresses there can be. And on the 2 days, see, there's 2 days, Sundays and Thursdays, that all fortresses are on the map. So you can just go find the kind of fortress you want and attack it, which seems cool, but it just turns all the war zones into overpopulated messes with tons of people getting offended that you're within 5 tiles of the fortress they want. And I just don't bother playing it. But let's look. I only have 2 heavy vehicles available, so each time I attack one of these bases, I get 4 critical cards for my Rhino and 4 for my Abrams. So if I attack one more of these fortresses, I will have enough cards to build 2 Abrams and, well, hold on. Yeah, build 2 Abrams and upgrade them to level 2, which will be freaking sweet. So, let me know what y'all think about that. If y'all want to see anything else like that, I'll probably, as I, do attacks on other bases, I'll probably post how-tos on that. I just wanted to do this because I know the first time I looked at that base, that hind was really intimidating. But a lot of times, unless you just go in and do an attack just to see how things work, like we said, we found out that the hind is in the helicopter pad. You can destroy the helicopter pad and not even have to worry about it. And that Abrams is in a stationary position. Those are the 2 key things that make this base not as hard as it looks. So, hopefully with this information, y'all can go out and upgrade your Rhinos to a high level or get those coveted M1 Abrams. So, until next time, have an awesome day.